An Elephant-Sized Debt, Sanparks Party, and Melodramatic Story.
My name is Bomber.
And I'm Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hi.
And you're about to listen to A Week in Sedgeville.
I've got a new sound for you, Bomber.
Oh, have you?
Do you
Excellent.
do you like sounds?
I do like sounds, yes.
You're
I
a fan
listen
of-
to them every day.
Do you?
Yes, yeah.
Wow, that's...
Yeah.
You, okay, well, then I hope this one is good enough for you.
Okay.
Okay, so how this is going to work, in
Okay.
previous episodes we've done other sounds. In fact, we did a sound of a skateboard.
Well, it would be a bit lousy if you did the same sound every time, because people might guess a bit quicker.
Maybe it would help them out a bit. 'Cause
Yeah, it might do.
You know,
might
they
do.
struggled with the last one.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Okay, some of them.
All of them.
Okay.
Even me. We're struggling, so we need a little bit of
Both
help.
of them.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got a new sound. In the previous one, we did a skateboard, and then we would play you the sound, and then you would have a week or two to try and figure it out, and then we would get
Okay.
you a coffee. Now, in this one, you're just going to buy us a coffee, and we'll play you the sound. No, it's not going to work
okay.
like that. So we've got a new sound for you. We're going to play it now, and then you can play along with us and try and figure out what it is, and drop in the comments what you think it is. But we're actually going to reveal what it is at the end of the episode. So you got to hang
So
around
reveal-
till then.
Yes, yeah. And what are you going to do? Show a photograph on the mic?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then
Yes,
and then
yeah.
we'll all get it.
Yes,
It'll be great.
okay.
We'll have a good chuckle. Oh, we did it. Yes, so good. But you actually managed to get it right when I played it to you.
I did,
which
didn't I?
I was quite impressed with that.
Yeah, that was a brief moment of wisdom.
Hey, it
That's
happens,
me
eh?
done for the rest of the year now.
There we go.
I'm afraid.
Thank you. Yeah. Checked out. Well,
I used my one bit of wisdom on you.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
there we
you.
go.
I appreciate
Pleasure.
it. 9 months on.
Absolute pleasure.
Okay, anyways, the sound sounds like this. Okay, so you know what it
Excellent.
is.
Yeah,
Should we give our listeners a bit of a hint?
I think so. A clue is always good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good old clue. Okay, yeah, you should give more clues with your cryptic clues.
I
just
should,
by the way.
I should, yes,
Because
yeah.
otherwise they're just cryptic. That's
Exactly.
it. Okay,
Exactly.
so your clue is that you probably hear this sound a lot more in this current / end of this season.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Yeah.
your clue.
That's a good clue.
Hope that
But
you
I do
get
know the answer. So
yeah, I know. So
no,
you get,
it's
you're
a
just
great
sitting
clue.
very
Yeah.
smug there. Like, yeah, of course, I got it first time. You loved getting
But
it
of
first
course,
time.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Nailed
I
it.
did. Yeah,
it's a good feeling when you do get it.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Okay, so let's hear if
absolutely.
anybody else gets a good feeling from that.
Okay.
But good feelings aside,
Yep.
let's hear about the melodrama and your emceeing there. Rob.
Yeah. No. It opened on. Well, it kind of opened on Monday. Really.
Okay, a soft opening.
It was a soft opening, but it wasn't. It didn't turn out to be soft. So
Yep.
what they do, this is the melodrama. We
Mm-hmm.
have mentioned it before. Most people know. It's a whole lot of locals dressing up and doing lots of strange stuff on stage,
With
funny
music.
stuff
This
with
is-
music,
This is a very
and
interesting
people
description.
come along and watch and have a great time. And-
dinner and
yeah, they bring
great
their
fun.
picnic dinner and they have great fun, and it raises huge amounts for charity, like over 100,000 per year.
phenomenal.
It's really amazing. So yeah, we had a soft opening on Monday. Mm-hmm. I think it was Monday. Yes, it was Monday. And what they did, they being the producers, the organizers, the main manas what count, they invited a whole lot of older people.
Yes.
People.
So Sagefield, yeah.
No. Even older than Sedgefield
Whoa.
on average.
Yeah.
So people from Sedgemoor Park,
Oh, nice.
from Berghansea, Sia,
That was very good.
yeah, and the Masitandani old group called
Oh, nice.
the Forget-Me-Nots.
Ah.
So they came in, Masitandani got transport for them and whatever.
Sorry, quick aside. Were they the ones on the front page?
They were,
On
yeah.
the-
The ladies
nice.
that got free glasses.
Oh, that was so cool. I
Well,
love
not,
seeing
not
that.
drinking glasses, seeing glasses.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So, they can see their drinking glasses.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I
absolutely.
love that.
So yeah,
That's
no,
brilliant.
what a lovely picture, eh? So yeah, so they all came along. My goodness.
Yeah?
They were dancing in the aisles.
Really? A party,
Oh, they
eh?
loved it. It was so nice. They
that's
really
cool.
all of them saw it as a great night out. I didn't see one unhappy face, except for the lady that fell asleep in the corner. But I mean, yeah.
Bit of a bad dream.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Something about an MC.
And it was only when I was emceeing. So no, I am the MC. I slipped in at the last moment and doing the emceeing. The cast have been rehearsing for months.
Yeah, no, they take it seriously. Can you say they take it seriously?
No, you can't say they take it. Okay, they take their rehearsing seriously.
There we go, that part.
But it really is about having fun on stage, wearing wild costumes, which are really hilarious.
Yes.
And
it's a great laugh.
The people you see, your hairdresser, your nursery owner, your school teacher, your local attorney,
your tobaccoist,
all these people dressed up in zany costumes, and you're kind of thinking, do I know that person? Oh yes, he served me over the counter. Yeah.
So
he's my drug dealer from the corner.
One of the corners. So what I really loved about the previous one that I went to were actually the songs that I didn't know. Now I know there's a lot of people love the ones that they do know. They sing along as well and clap along. But I really enjoyed the ones that I didn't know that were quite story based.
Yes,
and that, little surprising ones, and those were just such a laugh.
Yes,
are there some of those?
Yes, There's some good spoof numbers. So they're what do you call spoofles? It's like a parody. Is it a parody? A parody. Come here for a party.
Spoofly. Take
songs with words that have changed.
Oh, cool. That's actually really fun then.
Yeah. Okay, so and they act out those parts and whatever. So and some, as I say, some very bizarre costumes, really well made.
Yes. The set design and the costumes are always, from what I've seen, and the photos of the years that I've missed.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Very, very cool.
So I don't want to say too much, but it's and things like lucky draw prizes.
You got lucky drawing and giving prizes.
Be sure to wear your lucky draws when you go there. Yes.
Enough of that. Enough silliness.
Yes, far too silly.
But we've got, that's not the only acting going on. We've got some professionals doing it as well.
Oh, yes, we do.
In Studio 42.
Studio 42 has got an act on that I'm really looking forward to. Her name is Marianne. I don't know if it's Marianne or Marian. I think it's Marian Tam.
Okay, I thought you were going to go Marionette.
No. Marianne Tam.
Marianne Tam.
Fam. It spells fam, but I think it's pronounced tam.
Tam? Okay.
A tam. I think so. I think it's Marian Tam.
I love it. Okay,
she told me 3 times.
Yeah.
She's like a writer for the Daily Maverick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And so you would think she was a very serious person because, journalists are very, very, very serious.
Utterly.
All of us. And she's putting on a show called Round of Applause Reloaded. Mm-hmm. So she's got a humorous look on South Africa, coming out of state capture, all that sort of thing.
We're out of it? Okay.
Well, we kind of are.
I think. We kind of are. I like that, yeah.
It says, come and celebrate South Africa's resilience during this masterpiece of entertainment. And it's been played to critical acclaim wherever it's being presented. One of the newspapers said, she tells the truth and the truth is hilarious. That sounds like my kind of show.
Yeah, so that does sound good fun.
It's probably a bit of political speak, but in jest.
Yes, I think everyone can pretty much relate to that.
Current events sort of stuff. Yeah.
No, very, very good, Ham.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got to shift gear here a little bit.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
So this is something that it's tough to talk about. Kind of in our town. And I want to emphasize that more than anything. This is our town, our community, and there's just been an absolute tragedy. I think we can safely put that label on it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We just want to say our hearts are going out to the community in Smutsville, and particularly a family. We're not putting any names or anything out there, but a child, a very young child, was murdered by somebody, a 2-year-old. And that somebody, that guy that did this dreadful deed, has been arrested. But the family obviously are devastated. The community around them are devastated. I think everyone who has heard the news or has been involved who knows the family is in total shock and almost just devastated. A lot of people had to gather around the family. The child was rushed off to a place where she could be checked out, but it was too late. It was too late. So it is good that the man has been arrested. That's some sort of closure. I really hope that
there's justice.
We just hope and pray for justice. And we just want to say we're so sorry. And I think everyone is devastated, and everyone wants to say how sorry they are.
And how sad.
How sad it is for Sedgefield.
So we really do. We send lots of prayers, lots of condolences. And we just hope that there's some kind of catalyst here for a bringing together, for uniting, for comfort, and for doing something that this kind of stuff doesn't happen.
That's it. Pulling
kind of
together
safety.
the community.
Looking at how we can make things a bit safer for everyone.
Definitely.
Thanks for that, Barman, and I'm sure that will pop up in the next issue of The Edge next.
I hope so. Well, it will. It will. We're still. It's one of these things. It is our job to inform people, but it isn't our job to upset families or upset people. So we've got to handle it carefully. And we'll see how that happens.
Cool. No, thanks very much for that.
Okay.
So let's move on to something else that was in the past edition of the Edge.
Yes.
Which I've just loved it, man. I always love the Edge. The Edge is just great.
Thank you.
Can I just make this point? I'm asking you if I can make it. I'm going to make it anyway. This point that I mean, you hear me say it to you at least often, I hope, that I think that the Edge is just so significantly better than like Facebook Sedgefield Locals group. I'm going to boldly say it. I'm sure you've heard me say it, but I'm going to boldly say it. Better than social media, better than all of those things, because of the nature of social media is that you've got Uncle Tom, Uncle Dick, and Mr. Harry. We're not related to Mr. Harry, of course. Just throwing in all of their 2 cents, unverified, very easy to kind of throw things in. And then while you're reading through these comments, you've got notifications, you've got adverts, you've got people doing all these things. Where with something like The Edge, a community paper, it's from the community, for the community, it's researched, I would say, verified, fact-checked, all of that, and then you just get like the succinct information. You don't get distracted by all that stuff. I'm going to also boldly say that reading stuff like this, it's going to make you smarter.
I'm
going to throw it in there.
Well, thank you for saying that so boldly.
I did.
Thank you very much. We have a good team, and we're very proud to be part of Sedgefield. So and thank you for those kind words.
I appreciate you. We appreciate you.
We have good times. We've been in Sedge a long time, and it's been good.
You're an institution, man.
An institution. Well, that's fun because that makes sense because all my life I've been told I should be in an institution. So maybe that's that's great. Now I know. I know. Hey, tick that box.
Let's talk about Sanparks.
Oh, Sanparks. Yeah, we love Sanparks.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, Sanparks are having their free entry week. It's a week. Yeah,
is it a week?
It's a free week.
A few days, yeah.
Well, it says the National Parks Week, which will be held from 9 to 13 September, and extended to 14th to 15th September. Oh, at selected national parks.
Okay.
So it's all over from the 9th to the 13th. Sorry, there's a lot of things thrown at me here.
Yeah.
It's the 19th annual SA National Parks Week,
Yes.
which will be held from the 9th to the 13th.
You're just speaking in numbers now.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Check the
sorry,
age.
sorry
That's
about
my
that. Yes.
that's my summary.
And extended to 14th and 15th. So yeah, you get free entry into the parks. You don't get to stay for free.
Oh, of course.
So you don't get to sleep in the places.
You don't get to legally sleep in the places. Yeah.
Yes, no. But if you're visiting of the parks, you're driving around the day, you're looking, that sort of thing.
I'm actually pretty keen for that. And
Yeah.
I know the homeschool community is also very keen because we get to kind of go out and do those things often.
Yeah,
So I'm
okay.
very, very keen.
It's
I don't know
a
what
good
those kind
idea.
of dates are, but I think it's over the week and everything like that. But yeah, being able to check out some of the ones out Pletways. I mean, we're surrounded by these places.
Yeah.
It's going to be super cool. I
No,
think, to
absolutely.
go on some adventures.
And I think it's so easy to look at the website, sanparks.org.
There we go.
And there's a Parks Week little sticky thingy in the corner that you can click on with your mousey thingy.
Wow.
And then you can,
Technology.
you can download, upload.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bytes.
Jump to the left and a step to the right.
There you go,
And
CPU.
and then your Gizmo widget will be all sorted.
In your brain controlling you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's it.
That's
Free
gonna be very
access.
fun.
Thank you, Sanparks. It's such a good.
Are
it's
any
such
of
a
the
good group.
Sanparks parks available that you could go look at the elephant?
I would say
solitary elephant?
Addo. Oh no. The
elephant.
The solitary elephant.
Yeah, the
the
solitaire
solitary.
elephant. The one
Yeah.
playing solitaire by itself.
Solitaire's the only elephant in town. No, the elephant isn't on show because she kind of hides a lot.
Doesn't want to give
Well,
away
all
her
the
solitaire
time.
tricks.
No, she doesn't. No, she's so there's nowhere really you can drive around Sanpark. The Neisner. Well, she doesn't hide in the park. She just hides in the Neisner forest.
Yes, yeah.
So
not a lot of tracks, yeah.
No.
Okay,
no.
well, she sounds quite secretive. As secretive, we might say, as some of the other handlings and dealings with the elephant in the room.
Oh, the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the elephant in the room, we've spoken a bit about before, but that was quite a while ago, but it has popped up once again. And this has to do with the municipality. It has to do with some building owners.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Well, basically, and I'm reading this from a press release sent out by Livell, who's the Ward 1 councillor for Sedgefield, but he's also the caucus leader.
Yes, the
So
caucus
the
leader.
DA
yes.
Neisner caucus leader. Okay, so he sent out a press release basically saying they had the meeting in Neisner, the council meeting in Neisner on the 22nd, I think it was. And basically they had a vote on whether to write off a large amount of money owed by a particular organization, ratepayers, a company.
A
company.
Who owns multiple buildings.
Yes.
Like the mall. And
the main one in question is owned. It's the mall, but it's owned by Grey Elephant Investments. This is now I want to stress here. This isn't us pulling names out of anywhere. This is what is in the DA press release.
Yes.
By by the DA caucus.
And we can listen in. I mean, this was from the meeting last week.
Yes,
last week Thursday,
yes,
where they discussed it and where
they
it was
discussed it.
passed
So it
and
was put
where
on
they
the table.
Yeah.
So basically, according to this press release, the alleged amount, the all egged amount is between 40 and 60 rand. No, I'm lying. 40 and 60
I'll help them out.
million rand.
Million.
Now, we have a very cash-strapped municipality. Apparently, this company owes allegedly this company owns between 40 and 60 million. And the proposal was brought to the council and approved by the ANC, PBI, PAEFF coalition.
But
That's like a
Yo.
cheerleader. So
There we go.
ANC, PBI, PAEFF woo, coalition agreed that a final payment of 10 million
Yeah.
would be accepted to
come
settle
on.
this arrears.
Come on. It makes my blood boil, man.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's crazy.
goodness.
Look, we don't know the ins and the outs of it, but it just, when we're saying there's no money to fix things, when businesses having to step in and repair sewage works
Yep.
and move rubbish on behalf of the municipality,
Yeah.
it does make me kind of
Yeah. A little bit unhappy with that.
So, wait, we have another sound effect.
Oh, yeah.
What the press release says is this decision by that coalition
yeah.
is a slap in the face. Did you guys get that? Let's do another one.
was a
To
good one.
honest ratepayers in the Knysna municipality and significantly undercuts Knysna municipal cash flow in an already strained financial environment.
Agreed. But the thing is with this, I mean, as much as the DA press release is stating that it is this coalition that's doing it, they're part of that council. As well. So it's not, we don't have, two councils. We got one council.
One council,
and
yeah.
they're, at odds with each other. They're slapping each other with words, with things like this. And it's just so frustrating.
Isn't it?
Their
Isn't
name
it?
on it as well. And we're in a DA province, we can say. So
They should.
Yeah.
I really do think it's time that the Western Cape government stepped in and just did something. I don't know why they're not.
Yes.
Okay, we don't know the ins and outs. I know there's lots of rules and and steps they have to follow. I must say it does say in this, because I want to give full disclosure if that's the right thing. The DA's coalition that's with Kim, Knysna Independent Movement, they are in a coalition with the DA. They did put forward a counter proposal, and that was that all previous resolutions were rescinded, and that the account, the 60 million rand account, be handed over to municipal debt collectors for full recovery.
Yes.
And then also, because that's the other strange thing, now the municipal offices, a lot of the municipal offices are now in Knysna Mall.
Yes.
Which is owned by Grey.
That's where their offices are.
Yes.
Yes. So you say
and
a few,
as far as I have been told, that none of the rent that the Knysna municipality is paying is being offset against what that company owes the Knysna municipality. So Knysna municipality is basically paying someone a lot of money who owes them a lot more money.
More money. It doesn't make sense.
So they have put in their proposal ceasing payments to Grey Elephant Investments for office accommodation lease. That's what they've put forward in their proposal.
Yeah.
And they've also asked for investigation into the executive mayor's conduct for potential breach of the code of conduct for councillors. The code of conduct for councillors.
That's a pretty big accusation.
It's huge.
That's going straight to the top and saying something stinky is going on all the way at the top.
And they say they're now considering potential legal action.
Yeah.
Considering potential legal action. I don't know. We've had a couple of slaps in the face. I think it's time that the whole council, I don't know, sits down. We've said it before.
Yeah.
Stop slapping each other in the face. Just get the things sorted out and stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
Behave yourselves.
That would you just stop it.
Stop it.
Enough of that. Yeah. Bama, I feel like I need a bit of a laugh.
Oh, good. Okay.
I hear that you had a great laugh.
I did. Yes. Yeah. What? Yeah. Strange. It was a strange story. So
You just laughed for 20 minutes.
yeah,
No break.
it was just a laugh.
It was an excellent
Okay,
laugh.
so every now and then, I don't know about you. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me go back a bit. I have a thing with hitchhikers. Because I hitchhiked a lot in my youth.
Yeah, back
In my youth.
Oy.
Basically, in my probably from the age of 14, 15,
Whoa.
I had a skateboard.
Yeah.
And I had my thumb. Well, I had two thumbs.
Yeah, two of them. One wasn't as active.
But it's normally the left thumb that was sticking out, and I would hitchhike.
You got the
and
muscle
people
memory
were
for
very
it.
kind and gave me a lift, and then they would drop me off somewhere, and then I would skate across to the next main road and put my thumb out again. That's how I got round until I got my first motorbike. Anyway, so I have now, because now it's been deemed very dangerous to pick up hitchhikers, and I don't know if hitchhikers have got worse.
Yeah.
Or because look, when I was hitchhiking, I was going to say very rarely, but no, I never mugged anyone. I never stole anyone's car. I never ate their groceries whilst they weren't looking. I was always quite polite and thankful. So, but I've been told by so many people, you just don't pick up hitchhikers.
Yeah.
And every now and then I have picked up a hitchhiker, and I'm sad to say quite often I regret it, because
really?
sometimes they get in the car and you go, hi, how are you? Where are you going? And they say, fine, I'm going, say, to Neisner. Okay. Whereabouts in Neisner? Oh, I'm going to the hospital because I've got this and this, and I don't have a job, and and then I shrink into my seat because I'm feeling so guilty, and I don't have cash to give the guy, or if I do, I can. But then it's like a whole story, and then then sometimes there's even an exchange of phone numbers, and then. And then so the next time you drive past a hitchhiker, you do that thing where you concentrate on changing your radio station.
Yes, that's it.
You
Check is my rear view mirror.
No eye contact at all. Yes, that's it. Anyway, sorry. So that's the background of this. So anyway, I went to church on Sunday, and then I was leaving. On the way in, so this is near the Scarab Market there.
Yeah.
There's a guy in dressed quite raggedly, if that's a good word.
Yeah, I can picture it.
And he was sitting on the corner of the N2 and that road that goes into the market, the garage, and whatever, talking to himself very loudly. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he was saying. I couldn't hear. But he looked raggedly dressed, and he was talking to himself, and it was very cold. So I went in, and then at the end of I left, and I saw this guy. Now I'm turning right, and he's sitting on the left, and I saw him sitting there.
Yes.
And a little voice in my head said, "Oh, no, man. Shame. He looks cold." And what the strange thing was, is that I had, that morning, I put a jacket on that was not a jacket I wear much at all anymore.
Okay.
It's a green jacket that I bought years ago.
Yeah.
Quite a nice thick winter's jacket. But it's not one I wear anymore. I've got another jacket that I wear on my motorbike, and that's the only jacket. You can't wear more than one unless you live in the Arctic.
Yeah.
So then I'm sitting now. I turn right, and I'm slowly going back to Sedgefield, and now I've got that voice in my head nagging me.
Yes.
Dude, there's a reason you put on that jacket.
Oh, okay. I think
you need to give it to the crazy talking man.
Yes.
Because he's cold.
He needs a green
jacket.
jacket.
You never wear it.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Okay.
And then the other voice says, come on, don't be a fool. You're halfway back to Sedgefield by now. Stop slowing down. There's a queue of cars behind you.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? It's not anybody else's voice. It's just...
Yes.
And then 30 meters later, are you really going to keep your jacket?
Yeah.
Are you the jacket that you never wear?
It's going to keep the back of the cupboard warm.
Anyway, I wrestled with these voices until eventually I got to that first island, and I went past it in the middle of the N2, and I got to the next intersection, and I did a U-turn.
Yes. Okay. You listened to the voice.
So then I listened to the voice, and I drove back, and I thought, well, how do I get to this guy, because he's on the far corner there. So I turned in towards the garage, and then I turned around the circle, and then I parked to turn right to go back home again.
Yes.
And I put my window down, and I shouted, "Hey!" And I waved the jacket. I said, "Here's a jacket." And he waves his hands at me.
Whoa.
Like, it's probably hard of hearing. So the jacket. Now there's cars behind me, and I'm out
Not
the
as
window
quick of an
now.
exchange as you
I'm
might think.
leaning over the passenger seat with the passenger window open, saying, "There's a jacket. I'm trying to give you a jacket."
Yeah.
No. I thought, oh, geez, he obviously can't hear me.
Yeah.
So I sort of signaled to the car behind me to go past, and I cross over the lanes and go left, and park right next to him.
Yes.
And now I must admit, I'm a little bit frustrated because he didn't get up and come to the car window and say, "Oh, thank you, what a wonderful man you are," or anything like that.
Bless you,
Bless
sir.
you, you have changed my life. One day I will be a millionaire
I'll
and come and
remember this
repay
day.
you. Yeah, so I leaned out the passenger window again, and I waved the jacket at him, and I said, "I want to give you this jacket." And he looks at me and he says, "And I said I don't want it." "Don't you understand? I don't want your jacket." So I said, "Oh,
It's not my color.
I drove back onto the main road,
Thank you for your feedback.
and I drove back to town, and I thought, well, clearly the voice in my head was self-made. It wasn't from the
Perhaps not
universe
divine.
above me. Maybe it wasn't divine. Maybe it was divine, but with a very good sense of humor.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
the combination
But there you go.
thereof.
So I want to
that's
put it
great.
out there.
Thank you.
Anybody who wants a rather disheveled green jacket, you're most welcome.
That's great. Well, you got something to hang on the tree.
Oh yes,
for
so free on a tree for
free on a
next
tree,
year.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Sort of for that.
And if
that's
you do
great.
see a mad guy sitting on the corner talking to himself and gesticulating wildly, don't offer him a jacket.
No,
I
no.
don't know, maybe a pair of trousers or
Socks.
something. Socks,
a hat.
Ooh, if he didn't accept a second-hand jacket, I don't think he's going to accept underwear.
At this
socks.
You
Here,
don't know-
I'm giving you my socks.
you already made the mistake of assuming what might or might not
Exactly.
be accepted.
Yes.
So you know
yeah,
what?
maybe
Let's
socks.
go for it.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know.
Let me run through a few last things for us over
Okay,
here.
quickly. Yes.
So
okay.
anything that floats is coming up.
Anything that floats is coming up. Yeah. Please
and
enter your
enter
team.
how?
You enter by sending me an email, editor@edgenews.coza.
Okay, you know how to open those? Emails?
Editor@edgenews.coza. Yes,
Good.
I do.
Good,
Yes, I
good,
have someone
good.
who does that
With
for
the
me.
gizmo thingamajig. Very good.
No, I do know how to clickety-click on
And
an email.
I'm pretty excited because these seem to look pretty cool, and I think it's going to be a great big start. But next week, Wednesday, the Wednesday market. Like
Oh, yes,
night
that's
market.
opening soon. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the winter,
opening up again?
the summer. It's a food market, hey?
Yes, food
Yeah,
market.
yes, yeah.
I often honestly just take the kids, and it's just such a rad kind of social
Okay.
event.
Yes,
there are a
it
bunch
is.
of new shops that are opening around the
Okay,
middle
yeah.
Mosaic. Mosaic is the middle, right?
Yes,
Garrett,
yeah,
Mosaic,
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, a bunch of cool things happening in there. So that's going to be also really
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Very cool. Yeah.
And then I wanted to mention, before we tell you what the sound is, that if you are keen to stick with us and hear whenever the new episodes come out, remember to click subscribe. Or if you need any help with subscribing on a podcasting app, I know there are more and more people doing that.
Do they click on, where do they find subscribe?
It's a big red button that says
oh,
subscribe.
is it?
Yeah.
Is this on YouTube?
Sorry,
YouTube.
yes. Yeah,
okay.
YouTube.
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
find us there. If you're on YouTube Music, you can
Yes,
actually
yeah.
also subscribe to us over there, which
Yeah.
would be very, very cool.
And Spotify. It's
Yes.
also,
So if
There's
you're on
there's
Spotify, then you can do it on there.
Yeah.
Also on Apple Music.
Oh, wow.
We are on
Apple
there as
Music.
well, yeah.
Does that mean we have to sing or?
We don't have to.
Okay. Well, one day we'll
Get to.
we'll prepare. Yes. Yeah.
We'll get warmed up for that.
Yeah. Ying
And
tong,
then
ying tong.
the sound. The
the sound.
was what? It sounded like this. And that was... Do you remember?
Cutting wood.
Yes, chopping
with an
wood.
axe. Chopping wood
Chopping
with
wood
an
with
axe.
an axe. If you want to be
Yes.
very specific, my 7-year-old son chopping wood with an axe.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, chopping
Yes.
wood. Okay, so
Yeah.
you recorded. You gave your 7-year-old son an axe.
Yeah, he's probably
Yes.
playing with it now, climbing a
I'm
tree,
sure. Yes.
tossing it to his sister casually.
Yes. Yeah. Going through the car fender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you have anything else that you want to hear about, any great histories, any great fun things, anything coming up that you want to let us know about, please do so on voice notes, in comments, in passing. We may just remember. And if
We
you have any
might.
green jackets,
Or the need for a green jacket.
or the need for a green jacket. Otherwise, hope you guys have a fantastic week, and you too, Bomber.
You too, Chris. Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy the
it's
Melodrama.
always good. I shall try. Yeah, we got 2 nights. Another 2 nights this week, and another 3 nights next week.
Great. Okay,
Get
cool.
your
Not done
tickets
yet.
now.
Oi.
Yes. Oh, we didn't. Did we tell them where to get their tickets? We didn't.
Yeah, pimp my unicorn.
Oh, Pimp My Unicorn.
And
that's
then
it.
we'll put I'll
And
try to remember this
online.
time.
Yeah.
And online, I'll try to remember to put the link in
Yes,
the notes
yeah.
at the bottom
Okay.
as well. But thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Tot
And
ziens.
good night or good morning.
Yay.